Hello and welcome back to Newsmin. It's the 16th of July, 2013. My name is Lumin and right now it's time for a quick general gaming news update. In this episode we're looking at all sorts of fun and interesting trailers, gameplay and informational videos for Destiny, Starbound, Star Citizen, Mad Max, WildStar, Shroud of the Avatar Forsaken Virtues, Murdered Soul Suspect and more, starting with Destiny. Bungie have finally released a proper high-quality 1080p version of the E3 gameplay premiere of Destiny. The 12-minute video is titled Build in the Destiny E3 Reveal and features a trio of Bungie artists delivering a running commentary over the gameplay, giving some insight into what it took to set the demo up, the zone being played through, the enemies, weapons, abilities and more. Well worth a watch in full HD, obviously, if Destiny is something you've been looking forward to. I personally can't get enough of it. Next up, we're talking music in Starbound. Last week, a couple of the Starbound devs that seem to absolutely love to tease us with near daily updates released a couple of videos showing how music and musical instruments in Starbound are set to work. Before I carry on though, give these a listen. That is just too cute and I can't stop listening to it, especially the singing. Something tells me I'll be spending a whole lot of time being bad at music in Starbound once the game releases. We've been told that the instruments will be fully playable, but they can also be fed ABC files to make the actual music. I'll say again what I said before, Starbound bands need to be a thing. Make it happen. Moving along though, here's some more Star Citizen goodness. In this video, Chris Roberts takes us behind the scenes to explain how the economy will function in Star Citizen. In short, the economy works the way you'd expect it to work, meaning that if a factory requires raw materials to produce goods, then it would produce a mission for that requirement. This mission could then be picked up by a player or an AI, and then if either failed or succeeded, the outcome will affect the factory accordingly, by either fulfilling the need or not. That's not the end of it though. Pirates can get involved by stopping your supplies getting through, which will in turn prompt missions to be created for mercenaries, either player or AI, to come out to do battle with the pirates, also either player or AI, to get the supply lines going again. Something like that at least. It's all very complicating, and I think Chris definitely does a better job at explaining a lot of it. Watch the video for yourselves and let me know what you think. Next up, here we have the very first gameplay trailer of Mad Max. Mad Max was announced at E3 as being developed by Avalanche Studios and is set to launch sometime in 2014 on PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One and PC. The gameplay trailer looks good, the visuals are great, the action looks intense and the world and character design definitely seems right up my alley. There's not much more to say about this. Watch the full thing right here on YouTube if you're interested and enjoy. Now, WildStar. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's ridiculously excited about this game, so I couldn't just push this video down into the smalls. No! The latest WildStar dev speak is up and it's all about aiming. Literally, that's the title of the video. In it, Team Carbine explains how the game handles aiming and freeform targeting in combat, and how their methods and choices set WildStar apart from the pack. I will admit I do like the look of the aiming and targeting system. It could be a lot of fun, but I am as always just a bit worried about how it will perform with slightly higher latencies. Give it a peek for yourselves, well worth it, if only for the amazing and amazingly funny narrator. Shroud of the Avatar Forsaken Virtues is up next, and we've got some shiny new gameplay that just so happens to be narrated by another great man, Richard Garriott himself. In this Kickstarter update, we're shown some of the game's features that have been worked on in the past few months, some of the engine improvements that have been made, both overworld and close-up zoomed-in gameplay, a new and super sleek-looking UI, some basic gathering and crafting, and more. It is looking tons better than it looked when we first saw it, and seeing that it is still an early prototype, I have high hopes for the final product. Can't wait. Last up before the smalls, here's a good 25 minutes worth of Murdered Soul Suspect gameplay from the E3 demo of the game. This video features dev commentary and it shows the investigation system of the game off quite nicely. As far as I can tell, in the game you play as the ghost of Ronan O'Connor and you're trying to find out who killed you and why. To me it seems like it would play like a crazy mix between Ghost Trick and LA Noire, and it looks like a lot of fun. Check the gameplay video out right here on YouTube and be sure to give me your thoughts on it. With that done, let's have a look at the smalls. First First up, don't forget about the Steam Summer Getaway Sale. It's still running and still pretty crazy. We've been given yet more Pokemon X and Y details along with a new trailer for the game. More information regarding Dishonored's Brigmore Witches DLC is going to be released sometime today. Angry Birds Star Wars 2 has been announced and it's coming on September the 19th. Check some Total War Rome 2 gameplay out, give the announcement trailers of F1 2013 a watch, have a look at a Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn video titled The Eorzea Collection 2013. It's filled with nothing but the fabbest Final Fantasy fashion. And finally, read about and watch a video discussing a pretty huge Skyrim mod by the name of Falskar. That is, however, going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you like the content, remember to check the description below this video for all sorts of links, like and share the video, and all that other good stuff, and most importantly, happy starting a band up in Starbound once it releases. Happy that.